Hi, I'm Al Sutherland with your Mesonet Weather Report. Soil moisture is critical this time of year. We need enough for wheat and canola to mature, enough for summer crops to get started, and plenty for pasture and hay. On a map of the percent of plant available water from the surface down to 16 inches, prior to this week's storms, some very dry sites were scattered across locations west of I-35. East of I-35, soils were wetter. The lowest plant available water in eastern Oklahoma was 76% at the Westville Mesonet site. Soil moisture was very low at Kingfisher at 8%, Freedom at 9%, Eric at 10%, and Weatherford at 11%. A fractional water index map of soil moisture at the 10-inch depth shows why the top 16 inches at those sites came in so low. The 10-inch fractional water index at Kingfisher, Freedom, Eric, and Weatherford was 1/10. 0 is bone dry. 11 Mesonet sites had 3-day average 4-inch bare soil temperatures creep into the 60s as of Wednesday morning. Waurika and Ardmore were the warmest at 62. Here's Gary with the latest on long-term rainfall.
Thanks, Al, and good morning, everyone. Well, we have a brand new drought monitor map, and I'm afraid it's not looking good. So let's go right to that map and see what we have. Now, the latest map shows an increase in that D1 moderate drought, that's the light tan color, across more of northwest Oklahoma, extending all the way over into Grant County in north central Oklahoma. So that's prime wheat territory, and these are the areas that we're most concerned with over the last few weeks. But we also see an increase in that yellow color. That's the abnormally dry conditions. That's the precursor to drought. But still, this is an indication of what we've seen since the beginning of the year. Increasing dryness across the northwestern half, extending over into northeastern and east central Oklahoma. So we definitely need some rain. Now, speaking of rain chances, we do see increased odds of above normal precipitation in the latest April precipitation outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. That's especially true across that western half of the state out into the Panhandle and the surrounding parts, and it extends a little bit over into eastern Oklahoma as well, but not quite as greatly increased odds. But that would be great news because that's right where we need the rainfall. Now, when we look at the monthly drought outlook for April, this is what we might see by the end of April. Unfortunately, most of that drought area across northwest Oklahoma into the Panhandle remains unchanged. If we do see that increased rain, though, it will be a great start to helping to get rid of that drought area as we go through the rest of spring. So 2016 El Nino's been a dud, but we have spring coming up, the bulk of our rainy season. Let's hope we get some rainfall, knock that drought right out of the ballpark. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.